Another busy day in the warehouse of one of the Gulf's fastest growing internet fashion retailers. They send hundreds of parcels to customers every day. But while in the Western world, internet shoppers almost always pay online using a credit card, that's not the case here. About 80% of these packages will be delivered to customers who'll pay cash on delivery, because they don't yet trust online retailers with their credit card details. But that proportion of cash on delivery poses a big challenge to e-commerce companies. They say that up to around a third of shipments can come back to their warehouse for a number of different reasons, and that is a big dent on the bottom line.
Many customers who make these orders are not reachable by our logistics companies, or they decide that they don't want the package once they receive it. So for us, there's a huge cost of sending these products out to the customers and then having to take them back and already having paid for shipping.
If businesses like this are going to lower the impact of these problems, then something needs to change. And this company hopes the Gulf launch of PayPal, the online payments company, will make a difference.
When it comes to credit cards, there are a few issues related to fraud, which have forced us to block international credit cards, and this is where PayPal comes in. PayPal has already done the fraud checks for us. It brings in a much broader market of international customers and local customers who have access to PayPal accounts.
So far, though, PayPal only accounts for about 2% of Namshi's sales, not enough to make much difference. PayPal itself, though, is confident there's room for growth. It estimates online shopping is worth $9 billion in the Middle East and North Africa, and expects that to grow to $15 billion by 2015.
Today, most of it is people buying outside. The opportunity is making the people buying locally and giving them a chance to transact, to find the right product or service in the region rather than going to Europe or the US.
So the Pocket TV is one of the world's smallest microcomputers, and it runs Android on it. So you plug it into the back of any regular television and you create a smart television solution.
This UAE startup company exports its locally designed products to consumers all over the world. It says PayPal helped get round problems with existing payment methods, but it's not been simple.
We started initially looking at local banks, and the setup fees were tremendous, around $10,000 deposits plus several months of discussions, negotiations. So we ultimately ended up going with PayPal, and that has also had its challenges. PayPal as a solution doesn't allow you to transfer your money back into the UAE. You have to set up a US bank account and transfer your money to the US and then funnel it back into the UAE, which is a very convoluted process, requires IRS application forms and setting up corporations in the USA, etc. So it's been quite a challenging setup altogether. It's still easier than dealing with the UAE local payment gateways.
PayPal's told Ahmed it's working on getting local bank deposits up and running soon. Back at the online fashion retailer, they're adding the latest ranges to their online catalogue. And making it easier for customers to pay in advance for the latest trends is one more step towards improving the picture for online businesses in the Gulf.